All right, guys, here we go. Coach Chad back again. Now we're talking about the ring dip, the top portion of the muscle up. We've already discussed the pull-up with a false grip. We are now going to discuss the ring dip. Now, this is really simple, but we just want to highlight a couple key points to making the muscle up easier for later. Now, in this case, just the way I have this set up, I have to jump into the ring dip. So I want to pull that dip as low as I can, jump up to support. Now, when we're in support, I'd like you to practice turning the rings out. Now, this is very difficult to do when you're on their full body weight, but on the ring thing, it's actually quite easy. So you're gonna push down on the rings, staying active in the shoulders as much as you can, and turning on a slight external rotation of the arms. Now, this is gonna bring you into a bit of a kind of a shoulder forward position. Now, this is not an ideal position from a postural perspective, but on gymnastics in the rings, this is the appropriate position to be in here, okay? So we don't wanna think about being, having a proud chest or coming through the position as we would on maybe a parallel bar. It's a little bit different, okay? So one more time, the ring position at top, externally rotated, somewhat in front of the body here, maybe on a 30 or 45 degree angle. Now from here, you're gonna lower yourself thinking elbows bend first. So elbows, and you drop your chest over the rings. I want you to keep the rings as close to your body as possible and lower as low as possible. Stretch the shoulders out, okay? We don't have to have the rings going out to the side into an iron cross. That's not necessary, but I want you to train the absolute full range of motion. Don't shorten the range, because when you go to a real set of rings without the ring thing and you come over in that muscle up, you're gonna be in the deepest dip you have ever been in your entire life. And we need to make sure or ensure that you're comfortable in that position. And if nothing else, it's a beautiful stretch for the anterior aspect of the shoulder. So from a range of motion perspective and a concept of good human movement, we need to have this capacity. This is a great place to train it, okay? So one more time. To the top, externally rotated, nice and tight, a slow lower. So I want you to control these positions. And I'm thinking of pushing my hands into my pockets or into my body as I lower through the full range of motion. Get that big stretch, drive all the way back through to the top. Back down. And again, similar to the pull-up, we just want to train a few reps here, making sure that we're comfortable in the dip and that we have the movement solidified for proper mechanics, as well as just making sure we have the strength to complete it. Thanks a lot, team.